world where time freezes and silence screams, the Arctic winds howl across a desolate landscape of gray ice and ancient secrets buried deep beneath. The surface is a graveyard of old technology, where forgotten radar stations stand as silent sentinels against the relentless fury of the northern White Hills' embrace. But beneath the frozen crust lies something far more ambitious than mere survival. We are descending into the unknown, piercing through millions of years of ice. A massive mechanical artery pulses here, a vertical highway of steel and grease that defies the laws of nature to reach the heart of the world. At 800 meters below, the pressure of the Earth is immense, yet our ambition to conquer the cold is even stronger than the crushing weight. Small figures stand at the threshold of history, looking into a void that has never seen the light of day until this very moment in time. Equipped with the pinnacle of human engineering, these pioneers prepare to step into the abyss where the temperature can shatter steel and freeze the breath. This is a secret expedition, a mission hidden from the eyes of the world, marked only by a logo etched in the cold, unyielding heart of steel. Descending further, we enter a realm of mechanical complexity, where every gear and cable serves as a lifeline for the brave souls working in rhythm. The rhythmic hum of the machinery is the only heartbeat in this frozen void, a steady pulse against the absolute silence of the deep earth beneath. Immense pillars rise like the trunks of mechanical trees, holding back the weight of the world while the air begins to thicken with industrial potential. The pressure mounts with every meter we sink, a constant reminder that we are intruders in a territory that belongs to the ancient ice and stone. Through the haze of freezing gas, the outlines of a titan emerge, a mechanical marvel built to withstand the harshest environment known to mankind on Earth. The journey down ends here, at the threshold of a new frontier, where the air smells of ozone and the ground vibrates with raw industrial.
Welcome to the Cold Heart, a place where humanity has dared to build its future under 800 meters of unyielding, eternal, and ancient northern ice.
This is no longer a simple outpost. It is a sprawling city of steel, a fortress designed to survive the crushing pressure and the absolute zero. Massive blast doors, forged from titanium and reinforced steel, guard the entrance to the inner sanctum of this mechanical marvel buried deep in the frozen crust. Infinite rows of servers hum with data, processing the secrets of the Earth while being cooled by the natural freezing temperatures of the surrounding glacial ice. The heart of the city beats within these turbines, converting energy into life-sustaining warmth that battles the creeping frost that threatens to reclaim the space. Small transport vehicles dart through the labyrinthine tunnels, connecting the various sectors of the subterranean metropolis like white blood cells in a massive metallic body. Logistics are the lifeblood of the expedition, with massive cranes moving tons of supplies and equipment into place to expand our reach within the ice. Every rivet and every weld is a testament to human resilience, a small victory against the entropy of the cold that seeks to destroy everything human. Bridges span across internal chasms, connecting the living quarters to the industrial heart, suspended over depths that would swallow anyone who dares to fall down. In sterile laboratories, the history of our planet is being read from core samples, unlocking secrets that have been frozen for millions of silent years. Ventilation systems breathe life into the base, circulating recycled air and heat to ensure that human occupants can thrive in this oxygen-deprived, deep void. The map of this facility is a blueprint for survival, a digital brain that monitors every structural stress and temperature fluctuation across the entire steel city. Hydraulics hiss and groan, moving mountains of metal with the grace of a giant, proving that mechanical strength is the only language the ice understands. From the observation deck, we look up at the weight of the world, millions of tons of ice pressing down on us held back by glass. Bright minds collaborate in the dark, using holograms to plan the next phase of this unprecedented conquest, merging human intellect with the power of machines. Even here, life finds a way. Residential modules provide a sanctuary of warmth and comfort against the eternal winter that waits just outside the steel walls. As the final locks engage, the base becomes a world unto itself, a self-sustaining ecosystem of technology and will, isolated from the sun and sky. Constant vigilance is the price of presence. Every screen monitored, every dial checked, ensuring the safety of this subterranean wonder beneath the ancient permafrost. To conquer these depths, we unleash the monsters. Giant machines with giant teeth that chew through the frozen earth with the hunger of a mechanical titan. Sparks fly in the darkness, a violent dance of friction and force as the machine breaks the resistance of rock that has been solid for eons. With every inch forward, the machine leaves a path of civilization behind, a perfectly carved artery that will soon be filled with pipes and power. Robotic arms move with surgical precision, assembling the skeleton of the base with a speed and accuracy that no human hand could ever hope to achieve. The arc of the welder is the only sun in this underworld, fusing steel into a single impenetrable shell against the encroaching forces of the ice. Autonomous drones and robots perform heavy lifting, tireless workers that do not fear the cold or the dark, driven by algorithms and electricity. Behold the scale of our ambition. These transport titans dwarf anything on the surface, designed to carry the heavy burdens of an underground empire's expansion. A single piece of machinery is a monument in itself, testament to the engineering prowess required to challenge the very foundation of the Earth itself. Water is used as a blade, a high-pressure stream that slices through the frozen heart of the Earth as easily as a knife through soft silk. The heat of the machines must be tamed. Massive cooling systems vent freezing gases, creating a surreal landscape of fog and shadow in the industrial heart. There is beauty in this brutality. The synchronized dance of the robots is a mechanical ballet performed in the service of human progress and survival. The sound of progress is heavy and rhythmic. Each link in the track is a promise that we will move forward regardless of the obstacles ahead. In the maintenance bays, machines heal machines. A self-repairing ecosystem that ensures the expedition never grinds to a halt in the face of wear. Air is a luxury here, provided by the spinning blades of the life support system that never stops, a constant whisper of safety in the dark. Bolting the world into place, one strike at a time. We anchor our presence into the very rock to ensure the mountain does not reclaim us. Digital intelligence guides the physical power. Every movement is calculated to the micron, ensuring that we move with grace and absolute, unwavering efficiency. The scale of production is unmatched. This is a factory in the deep, building the tools that will allow us to push even further down. Eyes that can see through the dark and the stone are our best defense, scanning for any sign of weakness in the ancient frozen realms. After months of grinding, the machine opens a new door to a world that has been silent since the beginning of time itself. At the center of it all lies the heart of the beast, a nuclear reactor glowing with a blue light that defies the surrounding dark void. Power flows through these veins like liquid fire, delivering the energy needed to keep the cold at bay and the machines breathing in the deep. A paradox of physics, superheated liquids flow through pipes encased in ice, a delicate balance of extreme temperatures that keeps the heart from failing. The meeting of fire and ice creates a constant mist, a visual reminder of the incredible energy being tamed to sustain life in this frozen tomb. From this central brain, the flow of energy is managed with absolute precision, ensuring that not a single watt is wasted in the fight for survival. Stability is everything. In this environment, single fluctuations could mean the difference between a thriving base and a frozen, dark graveyard of steel. Gigantic capacitors store the potential, ready to release a flood of power at a moment's notice should the primary systems ever encounter a sudden failure. The warmth travels through a complex web of arteries, keeping the steel from becoming brittle and the humans from succumbing to the creeping, deadly chill. Descending into the well, one can feel the power radiating, a silent and invisible force that is the only true master of this underworld kingdom. Only those in specialized suits dare to enter the energy core, the guardians of the flame who ensure the fire never goes out of the ice. Nothing is wasted. The excess heat of the atom melts the ancient ice, providing a steady supply of fresh water for the residents of the base. Two words that bring peace of mind to everyone 800 meters down. The core is stable, and for today, the darkness remains at bay. Reserve power stands ready. A massive bank of chemical energy that serves as the final shield against the total darkness of the frozen ether. A chimney of steam rises through the ice, a hidden signal to the surface that life is thriving far below the reach of the winter storms. The stillness of the water belies the power within, a calm surface over a depth of energy that powers the most ambitious project in history. This is the temple of the machine, a place where the laws of the surface are forgotten and the power of the atom is the king. Every circuit is a lifeline, every wire a path for the light that keeps the ghost of the frozen world from claiming our new mechanical home. In the depths of the base, we find liquid secrets. Submarines are deployed into hidden lakes that haven't felt a ripple for millions of years. The headlights cut through the dark water, revealing a forest of ice crystals that have grown in the absolute silence and pressure of the deep. Each sample is a treasure from a lost time, piece of the puzzle that explains the history of our planet and the life within. Exploration is a lonely walk in the dark. Every breath is heard, every heartbeat felt as we venture into the uncharted corners of the ice. Technology is our only companion here, providing the data needed to navigate a world that has no landmarks and no natural light to guide.
We are but ghosts in this ancient world, visitors who move through the frozen silence with a sense of awe and a deep, humble respect.
A touch across time. Behind the wall of ice, life is frozen in a perfect moment, waiting to tell its story to the modern world's eyes. Sonar pings map the unknown, rhythmic signals that bounce off the walls of the deep, drawing a digital map of a place where light cannot reach. We leave behind beacons of light, a trail of breadcrumbs that ensures we can always find our way back to the safety of the Steel City. There are mountains here that never see the sun, frozen giants that have stood for an eternity under the heavy weight of the northern sky above. We are small pockets of warmth in a universe of cold, a fragile presence that only exists because of the mechanical heart that beats above us. Beneath the ice, we find beauty that rivals the cosmos. A galaxy of floating crystals dancing in the currents of an ancient, hidden, and dark river.
We are not the first to seek refuge here. Ancient markings tell a story of ancestors who once walked these depths long before the ice took over.
A flicker of the light is a reminder of our vulnerability. In the deep, we are entirely dependent on the machines that we have brought with us. Every bit of stone is a data point, a chapter in the geological history of a world that we are only just beginning to truly understand. Treading carefully over the void, we move with a sense of purpose, driven by the desire to know what lies at the very bottom of existence. Life finds a way, even in the dark. Bioluminescent glows guide us to new air pockets, revealing ecosystems that have evolved in total and absolute isolation. The eyes of the explorer reflect the wonder of the unknown, a testament to the human spirit that refuses to be deterred by any frozen barrier. As we return to the warmth of the Steel City, we bring back the knowledge of a world that was once hidden from human eyes forever. The moment of truth has arrived. Years of construction and planning culminate in a single, heart-stopping second of activation for the main system core. With a single touch, we awaken the giant. The signal travels through kilometers of wire, carrying the command to bring the entire base to life. A wave of light explodes through the dark, a sequence of activation that turns a cold tomb of steel into a living, breathing mechanical wonder of technology. The main gates groan as they open, revealing a hangar of unprecedented scale, where ships of the deep prepare to set sail on their inaugural voyage. A sound that shakes the ice above. The deep horn of the Conqueror announces our presence to the silent Earth, a declaration of human technical triumph.
The city is awake. What was once a dark excavation is now a shimmering jewel of light and steel, a masterpiece of engineering in the deep.
Speed and light dominate the tunnels. We have created a world where distance is no longer a barrier to the curiosity of the human mind. Perfect harmony between man and machine. The base functions as a single organism, a perfect balance of energy, heat, and life-sustaining technology for all. The path to the surface is a beacon, a vertical light that connects the world of the sun to the secret world we have built below. Our eyes are open. We look into the secrets of the deep with a clarity that was never possible before, uncovering the mysteries of our world. The giants rest, their work is done, having carved a home for humanity out of the most unforgiving environment on the entire planet of Earth. Commerce and discovery move through the water as our new underwater port becomes a hub of activity in the silent, dark, and frozen deep. Stability has been achieved. The vibration of construction has been replaced by the steady, quiet hum of a functioning, thriving subterranean civilization of the future. We are talking to the world. A pulse of data carries the news of our success, piercing through the ice to reach the satellites in orbit. A community has been born. People live, work, and dream 800 meters down, turning a secret project into a new home for the bold. The heartbeat is strong. The core pulses with the rhythm of progress, a constant source of light that will never fade in the face of cold. Behold the masterpiece of the deep, a city that should not exist, built in a place where no one should survive, thriving against all possible odds.
We didn't just build a base, we built a future. A legacy of human will that will stand for as long as the ice remains frozen.
Our journey into the depths comes to a close as we begin the long ascent back to the world of the sun and the sky above. The layers of time pass by in a blur as we leave the mechanical heart of the world behind and move towards the frozen surface again. Back on the surface, the world is silent. The snow has covered our tracks, hiding the existence of the marvel that lies just beneath our feet. The secret remains safe. To the world, this is just a barren wasteland of ice, but we know the truth that pulses deep within the earth. A single breath of steam is the only clue, a small sign of life in the frozen desert, a whisper of the mechanical titan below the ice. The expedition continues. In the dark, in the cold, and in the secret places of the world, humanity will always find a way to thrive and conquer.
Because under the eternal ice, a new world has been born. Secret, cold, and proud.